everybody is having a great day. Y'all, I'm loving my makeup. I didn't spray on any setting spray, so that's why like you can really see where I put like blush on and everything. But like I'm actually like it like this because when I go out in the sun, it naturally like bakes my makeup. So I prefer to just do that than use satin spray. So I definitely want to try to use, I know there's like dry setting spray. I mean, dry setting powder or setting powder. Y'all, I'm still like expanding when it comes to makeup. Um, so yeah. But y'all, makeup is still tea. Okay, I'm looking beautiful today. Y'all, I hope y'all like my hair. I did not like this wig at all at first. Like, it looks cute on the mannequin. That's the reason why I bought it. But when I first bought it and put it on my head, it wasn't giving. But I'm glad that I like it now and that it's grown on me. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to wait a few minutes to let some people tune in before I start the message. So beautiful. Ugh. Y'all look so beautiful. I just love that for me. All right, one viewer. Let me go ahead and start on the topic. So, y'all, today's topic is you have to overstand to have the peace that surpassed all understanding. I saw a video on TikTok yesterday where a girl, she said, you have to give up your right of understanding to have the peace that surpass all and to have the peace that surpass understanding. To have the peace that Jesus Christ can give you that surpass all understanding. She said that you have to give up your right to understand. You have to give up your understanding. I can't, I'm sorry, I can't remember if she said your right to understanding or you have to give up understanding. But she said one of those. She said you have to give up your understanding to have the peace of Jesus Christ that surpassed all understanding. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to say surpasseth because like she put the Bible verse in the caption. And I'm just here to say that's not true at all. That's I'm gonna say that's the understanding if you're playing the devil's game. And I realized that a lot of people liked her video. She had like 7.1K people like and 14 point something shares. And I'm just like, wow, this is really how people are thinking out here. And I'm not here to condemn anybody. I'm not here to condemn anybody. You can do as you please, you can do what you want. But I'm just here to let you all know, okay, and to just give a little food for thought that God would never want you to um, deceive yourself and to not have the capacity to accept the truth. It says in the Bible that it is the truth that sets you free. So if it is the truth that sets me free, why would God want me to not understand the situation or overstand the situation. Because, see, understanding really means to understand. When you understand something, that actually means that you don't understand. Like, that means that you don't comprehend what's going on. As you all know, English is a bastard language. So you have to be careful with words that are used. Like, you have to overstand this shit to be able to live a balanced life and to understand and overstand. Like, you have to, and when I say understand, let me just use the word overstand when I'm meaning the typical understand. Because I know a lot of people see the word as the word understand as like overstanding, as comprehending what is going on and stuff like that. But the word understand really means to be ignorant to a situation. So you have to overstand. So when God reveals something to you and you overstand the situation, He's not giving you that overstanding to not understand the other person. Now, if you do not have the capacity to control your sympathy for people, which that's how I took it when she said that, that was telling me that she does not have the capacity to control her sympathy for people and for situations. Because if it is the truth that sets me free, when the truth is revealed in the situation, it is because I understand that I'm going to have the peace that surpasses all understanding. And let me say surpass because that word is like tricking me up. But it is because I understand why I have the peace that surpasses all understanding. It's not because I have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding why I don't have peace. So y'all have to be careful out here. And it's so crazy because the devil's game, that's a word that I've been using a lot lately. I don't think a lot of people even realize they playing the devil's game. The devil's game is not for everybody. And personally, to put Jesus Christ, and this is how you know that everybody doesn't, no, I'm going to say this is how you can tell and see clearly the different covenants. And that we're literally, it's literally covenants against covenants out this motherfucker. Because to think that Jesus Christ, to put Jesus Christ and denying the beauty of understanding or having knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, overstanding, to put Jesus Christ and then look down on having that or look at that as a bad thing, understanding, overstanding, and having knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as a bad thing, or saying that you have to water that down or play dumb in a situation to have peace that surpasses all understanding is deception, confusion. It is because you have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding why you have peace that surpasses all understanding. If you cannot accept the truth, then you know, to me, that's just saying you don't have the capacity for it, because everybody don't have the capacity for the truth. Everybody doesn't have the capacity for the truth, and I understand that. But like I said, I don't think a lot of people understand that they're playing the devil's game, because God gives us all free will. But if you do not know God's ways, it will be easy for you to fall into the devil's game. And that's what the society that we live in, what it lives off of. People playing the devil's game. And now, I mean, and let me make this very clear. Some people are meant to play the devil's game. Some people are supposed to be playing the devil's game. But see, you have to know who you are. And I believe that if you, a person that is really healed, A person that is seeking healing, they don't play. I don't know if any of y'all have heard the saying before, but you don't play like unless you want to get dirty. Like it's a choice to play the game. It's a choice to play stupid when you really know the truth. I'm sorry, I see a lot of people say that on social media, but I'm not a person that's ever played stupid and it's worked out for me. I've never playing stupid has never worked out for me. So you just have to know who's who. You have to know who you are. And really understand God's ways. If God is all knowing, if God's word says, if it says in the Bible, it is the truth that will set you free, then why would you want to live in anything less than the truth? Now I understand in certain situations, um, I understand in certain situations you can't tell a person everything. But when it comes to relationships in your life, when it comes to um, having to walk away from certain people or say a person makes you upset, say you have reached the point of having an understanding for someone, I understand that you might have reached the point of having understanding for someone, but that doesn't mean that you reject knowing the truth or overstanding. And I'm saying overstanding instead of understanding because I don't want to like confuse because I'm saying you have to overstand. So some people might look at that as being the bigger person. But if you don't have the capacity, if you're not able to overstand the situation and still cut that person off, if you're not able to overstand the situation and still have peace, then that means you don't have the capacity not only to accept the truth and move on with your life, but I'm going to say your capacity is in the wrong areas. Because, see, when you live in truth, that is how things start to work out for you. Living in lies, I mean, like I said, some people's meant to play the devil's game. But I prefer the devil to work for me than to work with him or have him working me. That's powerful right there. I'd rather the devil to be working for me than him be working me. Y'all really have to think about saving y'all souls, protecting y'all souls out here. Because you cannot live by God's word and then at the same time deceiving yourself to make yourself feel comfortable. Because when you let me not say lie to yourself, but just when you how can I put this? I'm trying to explain it in a very simple form because I don't want to go over anybody's head. Excuse me. Um, but you really have to let me just keep it simple and stay on topic. The truth setting you free is literally one of the most basic instructions in life. Okay? The truth setting you free is one of the most basic instructions in life. And one of the most simple words, when I say words, like scriptures in the Bible. So it's just like, if you not allowing the truth to set you free, you in bondage. Your ass must still be in Egypt. And there's different ways of, that's a video for a whole nother day, living in Egypt, what that means. Because a person can, that can be dissected in many ways. You can be, you can be living in Egypt and be kingdom. And you can literally be in Egypt as in living in bondage. It's two different ways. It's two different views and two different there's two different um not only perspectives, but it's just knowledge, wisdom, and understanding behind both understandings, if that makes sense. But if you cannot live in truth, if you're not allowing the truth to set you free, you're in bondage. You playing the devil's game. You allowing the devil to use you. Yes, being delusional, I've been seeing that all on social media. I know that's like, popular right now. That's a saying that's popular. Be delusional to manifest your dreams. Like, y'all can be delusional. I don't even believe in. I don't even believe that that's being delusional, because if God's revealing that to me, then obviously it's real. That's not me being delusional. It's the truth. But I understand that that's a saying that is popular right now. So I'm not meaning that per se. I'm saying when it comes to people, places, and things, if you are not allowing the truth to set you free, when God reveals to you who people, places, and things are, if you cannot allow the truth to set you free and have peace that surpasses all understanding, you're in bondage somewhere. So it's important that you ask and that you pray for the capacity to accept the truth. I mean, God gives us all free will. So you don't have to save your soul before you pass over. I mean, you can come back to this life and learn the same motherfucking lesson. It's on you. And I say that, y'all, with all due respect. Because I'm just here to get food for thought, to drop gems. I'm not here to save the people. I've made that very clear a long time ago. I'm not here to save the people. But I do get food for thought. And I put out this information and I talk on here with good intentions that the people that need it will find this video and it will be useful and helpful to people. So, if you're wanting to live in truth, because the only way to have the life that you truly want and desire is you got to live in truth. So if you want truth, if you want to learn to accept truth, then I'm here for you. If you want to live in truth, then that starts with, like I said, if you have an issue with the truth, accepting the truth, and I'm not talking about criticism or what's the other word? I can't even think of it. It's something criticism. Not reconstructive criticism. Is it reconstructive criticism? I can't think of the word right now. And I'm not talking about criticism. I'm talking about truth. Not how motherfuckers feel, not their opinions about you. Truth. If you have a hard time accepting truth, you need to pray and ask God for the capacity. Excuse me, y'all. I explained my reason for studying y'all yesterday. I'm still healing from a previous situation. So excuse me for not being the best speaker today. Um, But you need to pray and ask God for the capacity to accept the truth. Because if you cannot live in the truth, then that means you will be stuck in cycles that you are not supposed to be in. You will be stuck in cycles that you are not supposed to be in. You know, Satan is a deceiver. And some people say that Satan and the devil aren't the same. I'm not here to debate that. I mean, motherfuckers can get all deep into that shit if they want to, but the devil is the motherfucking devil. That's all I know is God and the devil. So, you know, the motherfucker can dissect it to try to make it sound right and sound good, but it's not, like I always say, knowing too much sometimes can make you stupid. Life is very simple. People make it hard. Everything is not rocket science. That's what I mean by that. A lot of times it's very simple. God is very straightforward. It's very simple. It's people. We make it hard. We want stuff to be a long mathematical problem. A long motherfucking we want it to be this long, big motherfucking equation, and it's not. It's literally 1 + 1 = 2. It's really that simple. So trying to dissect everything and look deeply, I mean, it is some people's purpose to, you know, study religion and all that. And studying religion is very, very good. But I'm sorry, people that be studying to the point of saying this is the devil, this is Satan, this is what Lucifer is, like all that, it's not good for everybody. Because you can know too much to the point where you lead yourself astray. And that's in the Bible as well. I'll have to look up that Bible verse because that literally just came to mind. So, you know, you just have to be careful out here. Because, like I said, Satan is a deceiver. And when you block yourself or when you don't have the capacity to accept truth and set yourself free, then that means that you're not set free. It's that simple. And you're leading yourself astray. Sorry, on my lash. So make sure, you know, and no, well, not even make sure, always know that God, the Most High, okay, and Jesus Christ would never want you to live in lies and illusions. Whatever God reveals to you about your life, whatever God reveals to you, you know, some people call it dreams. Like, I dream of this, dream of that. If God has given you the vision for it, like literally a real vision, if God has told you, revealed to you the plans that He has for you, know that it's true. That's not a lie or illusion. But to get there, you have to accept truth. It is truth that gives you it is truth that leads to the peace that surpasses all understanding. It is the truth that leads you to having the peace that surpass all understanding. You can't be out here acting pussy, acting like you don't motherfucking know, and then think that's going to lead you to the peace that surpasses all understanding. That leads to temporary peace. Yes, it's not always, you know, it's not always best for you to, I'm sorry, I can't get my words out. It's not always best for you to try to and I'm not going to try to stay chase understanding because God gives us the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. So, when I say that accepting the truth is the first step that leads to having the peace that surpasses all understanding, the truth that the Most High gives you, not chasing validation from people. The truth you don't have to seek. And the truth doesn't have to be proven. The truth don't need no proof. I love that. I actually saw that quote yesterday. The truth don't need no proof. So I'm not saying that you have to, um, like I said, chase people for the truth or ask people for the truth. Because at the end of the day, the Most High, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, is the only person, entity, whatever you want to call it, that you should be seeking truth from. It is the Most High that gives you the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. It is the Most High that reveals to you the truth. You don't have to talk to people about anything. Because 9 times out of 10, if the truth had to be revealed to you, if the Most High had to reveal to you the truth, that person never intended on being honest with you in the first place. The truth's not going to come from that person. If it does, it may, but it's not. That's expecting. If the person was going to tell you the truth, they would have told you the truth a long time ago. So understand, like I said, you have to overstand the situation. Don't understand a motherfucking thing. Because guess what? When you play pussy, you get fucked. And that might not be true for everybody. But the times we in, the times of Aquarius, if you know, motherfucker, you better act like you motherfucking know. Because if you over acting like you don't motherfucking know, you setting yourself up for failure. The times of Aquarius, no lies can exist. No lies can exist. Motherfuckers gotta live in their truth. Motherfuckers gotta be okay with the end of the stick. And when I say the end of the stick, whatever, their purpose in life, who they are. Motherfuckers gotta be okay with that. There's always space for improvement. But who you are, you have to be okay with that. All this hating, jealousy, doing witchcraft, playing dumb and shit, lying, motherfuckers lying for no reason. All these motherfucking habitual liars. Like, you motherfuckers is going to receive the motherfucking wrath of God. Like, that shit is not working no more. Like, Mother Nature, is cleaning herself up. The Most High is cleaning up the earth. Literally. So it's just like motherfuckers gotta act like they know. Like, you want to act like you don't motherfucking know, then God's gonna treat you like you don't motherfucking know. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. So y'all, I don't have much of anything else to share with you all today. I hope this message finds the people that need it. Like I said, y'all, my apologies for not being the best speaker today. Y'all, I'm still healing. If you watched the video from, I believe was it yesterday morning? No, it was 2 days ago. I spoke about what I'm healing from. So y'all, I'm still healing. So excuse my voice and my cloudiness, and thought a little bit, y'all. I am healing and becoming better every single day. Okay, so stick around and you all will see and be a witness to, seeing me, okay, becoming fully healed and being the best speaker ever for y'all. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I hope this message finds the people that need it. Okay. Understand, you don't have to play dumb, you don't have to lie, you don't have to play pussy for anything in this life. It is the truth that sets you free. It's the truth that gets you to where you want to be in life. It's the truth. Okay? It is living in truth that gets you what you want in this life. Not living lies, illusions, playing pussy. You know, when I say playing pussy, that means playing dumb. Like being a habitual liar is playing pussy. Acting like you don't know the truth is playing pussy. Okay? So, you don't have to do that anymore, okay? Know that it is overstanding. It is accepting the truth. It is the truth that shall set you free, not lies and just being motherfucking weird. Okay? So, I hope this video finds people that need it. Until next time, later.